The next is finding out the median. The median means finding out the central value. So, median means central value or the mid value. Now, one precaution that has to be taken while solving the median is that the data that is given to us, let us say data given to us is this 2, 3, 1, 4 and 5, you always have to arrange it in ascending or descending order. We should not try to find out the median directly. So, when I am going to arrange this in ascending order means the lowest number will be written first. So, 1, then we write 2, then we write 3, then we write 4 and finally 5. Now, I can find the median or the mid value by locating the mid value, that is at the moment we know that there are 5 digits. So, if I cross out the first and last, second and the last but one, the number at the center is 3. So, I can say that the median is 3. However, in this case finding out the median was little simple because the number of observation was odd. What happens when the number of observations is even? Let us take another question. Find the median of 3, 1, 7 and 8. Now, here there are 4 observations and the observations are 3, 1, 7 and 8. Now, when the number of observation is 4, we may not be able to directly find like this. What we have to do? The first step will be to arrange in ascending order as before. So, ascending order means the lowest number will be written first. So, we have 1 followed by 3, then we have 7 and finally 8. So, first step same as before, but here there is no single number in the center. Here we found that 2 on the left and 2 on the right, there is a single number in the center. But here to find the mid value, you find that there are 2 numbers in the center. If you cancel out 1 and 8, which are the extremes, we are left with 2 numbers. Now, when we are left with 2 numbers, we will have to add them and divide by 2. So, we get 3 plus 7, that is 10 divided by 2. So, we get the median as 5. So, this has to be taken into consideration whether the number of observation is odd or the number of observation is even. And as we discussed earlier that when the number of observation is less, we can find these mid values directly. But when the number of observations is large, let us say we have 20 observation, 22 observation, then finding out the mid value may require a formula. So, we are going to discuss that formula, that is n by 2 and n by 2 plus 1 in case of odd or even values. Let us see how are we going to use the formula. We have a random question. Let us say we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 6, 7. There are 2, 4, 6, 7 values here and we have to find out the median. First step, we have to arrange in the ascending order. So, that becomes 1, 2, 3, after 3 we have 5 followed by 6, then we have 7 and then we have 8. So, the question we have rephrased or reformed in such a manner that the lowest number is written first and the highest is written later. Now, one method we saw was to eliminate from the first and last and then get the mid value, or we can use a formula, that is we count the number of observations here. So, we have 2, 4, 6, 7 observations. So, if we have 7 observations, the formula will be n by 2, that is 7 by 2 plus 1. So, when I say n by 2 plus 1, so it is going to be here 7 by 2 and we are adding 1. So, we get 7 plus 1, that is 8 by 2. So, 8 by 2 means our fourth observation will be the median. So, we will use this formula n plus 1 by 2 by finding medians. So, we can say the fourth observation is the median. So, what is the fourth observation? We will count this. So, 1, 2, 3 and 4, we get the fourth observation as 5. So, we can say the value of the median is 5. So, this is by formula. We could also find it orally. 1 and 8 gets cancelled, 2 and 7 gets cancelled, 3 and 6 gets cancelled. So, we know that the mid value is 5. So, this formula can be used, that is n plus 1 by 2 can be used when the number of observation is odd. We will consider a case when the number of observation is even. Let us say we have numbers 2, 3, 1, 5, 6 and 8. Numbers are given in random order, it is not arranged at the moment. We will arrange this, we will get the lowest number first 1, followed by 2, then we have 3, then 5, 6 and 8. Now, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 observation. Now, if we have 6 observation, we know that number of observation is even. When the number of observation was odd, we had applied a formula and that was n plus 1 by 2, and this observation gave us the result. This is for odd, but when it is even, we can't use this formula. So, we are going to use n by 2, that is one formula. So, that means this is 6 by 2. When I say 6 by 2, that is the third observation, and I am going to use n by 2 plus 1, that is 6 by 2 plus 1, which means the third plus 1, that is the fourth observation. So, we have n by 2th observation, that is the third observation, and we have n by 2 plus 1 observation, that means add 1 to the third, that is fourth. So, median will be obtained by adding the third and the fourth observation. Now, what is the third and fourth observation? We have 3 and 5. So, we will add these two observation 3 plus 5 and divide by 2. So, we get 8 upon 2. So, we get the median value as 4. So, median can be obtained both for odd and even numbers. In odd, we will be able to get it directly. In even, we will have to take out the mid values, there will be two numbers in between. We will have to find the arithmetic mean of that. That means, we will have to add the two numbers and divide by 2 to get the final answer.